Good evening. Welcome to the Steelboys NFL Show. First of all, I've got to apologise for the absolute fiasco and calamity what happened last time. Unbeknownst to me, both of my computers decided that they needed the biggest major update in fucking computer history, which took me next day a total of 6.5 hours to get my computers running smoothly again.
Holy crap.
It decided at that moment that Microsoft Windows decided to do a major update and everything and just completely fuck up everybody's computers unless they had this update installed. And unbeknownst to me, when I switched my computers on, it just decided that it was going to be that night. So it just happened to me. Anyway, but...
yeah, Windows.
Curse you, fucking Windows. Curse you. Anyway, how you been, gentlemen?
Good. It's been good, Deano. It's a little cold here, but of course I'm in Canada. It's always cold, isn't it? But I had a good Christmas, and yeah, football was good.
Yeah, right, we've got to start. Philadelphia Eagles fired Chip Kelly today. Or yesterday, sorry, over here. Reaction, Mike?
Oh, I was shocked. I thought they were going to keep him another year.
Yeah, do you think that, honestly, do you think it would have been another 2 years? Another year, sorry.
Yeah, I thought they were going to give him another chance, but I guess he just alienated everybody so bad, they just told him to basically get the hell out.
Is that a good thing, Mike?
It can't be any worse.
I guess. Yeah, he sure screwed that team up.
Well, I'll tell you what actually happened. I was on my PS4, and I grabbed my cell phone, and my mom actually texted me, and she says, Chip Kelly got fired. I was like, what? And then I started flipping through Facebook, and I had like 15 different messages from people.
It's one of them things, isn't it? It's just that do you think player power had anything to do with this? Do you think DeMarco Murray might have had something to do with this?
Yes, because that's what's coming out, that he said that Chip didn't know how to lead the team.
Sure.
Well, hey, that makes DeMarco Murray. If you got to pick DeMarco Murray or the coach, it's they definitely dropped the ball playing him. Like they should have run him every play, right down the middle.
Oh God, yeah.
Poof. But no, Chip has this weird offense, and that basically going no huddle. That's got to tire everybody out, you would think.
Absolutely. They showed a statistic that they've basically played an extra 6 quarters, that defense.
It's crazy.
No, it's absolutely mental. So, who do you think will take over at the Eagles? Is any names being mentioned?
I have no idea.
Well, who would you hope for, Mike?
Sean Payton.
Yeah.
Good call.
Hey, I want my Cowboys to fire their coach and pick him up. That's who I want. He's going to be another bidding war between the Cowboys and the Eagles, maybe. My coach has to go, too. He's 8-8, don't cut it.
We're getting close to the Black Monday. We're getting close to the Black Monday date. So all the coaches will be fired on that day. So
I don't think mine's going to go, though. I think Jerry Jones going to keep him. You know.
No,
I agree.
Yeah.
Well, we've also had that, and then we had this video come out from Christmas Eve of Johnny Manziel again doing his.
I seen that video. Was he actually holding an alcoholic beverage? I looked at the can over and over, and it looked like a rock star can to me. I don't know. But
it's up to the Browns now. But
he got benched because he lied to the coach. You know, not because he was drinking. He lied to the coach and said I wasn't drinking. Right.
And then they had, of course, everybody, if they see Johnny Manziel, they're going to take a photo or video and be like, "Hey, look,
he's drinking." Yeah. But hey, he's an adult. Jeez, he's over 21 in the States. He's allowed to drink alcohol on Christmas, isn't he? Jeez. I think it's a big nothing. You know.
I think the Browns and Manziel are finished anyway, end of the season. This Sunday. After this Sunday, that's it, done.
This game will tell, Deano, if if he does awesome, they're going to keep him.
He's not even playing. He's got a concussion.
Oh, does it? Oh, I didn't know about that. Oh, there you go. Yeah, then he's probably done.
He's done. He's done at Cleveland.
Browns pick another quarterback at number 1 pick.
Jeez, here we go again.
Yeah.
And we had this thing announced. The TV channel was Al Jazeera. They named five American football players in this report. One was Mike. Oh, fucking hell. Mike Gears or something from the Packers.
Is this the doping thing? Do you know?
They named Julius Peppers from the Packers. They named Clay Matthews from the Packers. They named James Harrison from the Steelers. And the big one of the lot, they named Peyton Manning. Now, in the last 24 hours, Al Jazeera have now said at no point during that report did we accuse Peyton Manning of taking illegal substances. Have you seen the report?
I seen Peyton's interview on TV and him saying, the guy's already been proven that it was bullshit.
I posted the report on our page yesterday. It's all there, the full 50 minutes of it. The thing what they showed on Sunday night on Al Jazeera. But what people don't get is Al Jazeera is a Middle Eastern TV channel that's apparently got connections with Al Qaeda or something or other. So they'll just try anything they can do to bring down America and America's greatest and all that. So that's their argument of this. But I watched it and I'm like, really? Are you really going to say that there's this drug called Delta 2 which was given to... It's an anti-aging steroid which is given to people like Clay Matthews and James Harrison and all that. And fuck off. Could you really think that Peyton Manning will take anything? There's a human growth thing when he was out for the full season with his neck. Mr. Whiter than White.
Yeah, I agree with you, Deano. He's like Mr. All-American homeboy.
Do you know
he doesn't need it. Look at the size of the kid. Yeah. Well, kid, he's a man.
Do you know that I had a joke yesterday with a friend. I said, do you not realise that? Do you know if he was doing the injections, do you think he were going, will you put that injection in me now? Just doing his famous singing thing. But
I just got that. Jeez.
Well, and the thing was, they were saying that they put all the things in his wife's name, and it's like, don't you think that would look a little suspicious?
Yeah, my wife's getting steroids, not me.
No, I think end of the day,
it's just a smear. I think trying to smear campaign.
It's going to be one hell of an expensive smear if it's proved that what they said was wrong. Do you think? Well,
if you said the people who reported it was from over there, it's like can't sue them, can you? You know.
I'm not. End of the day, I think he's definitely got. It's definitely a smear campaign. He's whiter than white. He's whiter than. He's Mr. American football, for God's sake.
Yeah, exactly. What poster boy?
What are they going to do to just settle? By the way, you're out of it now. That's it, done. Bang, bye, bye, out. You can't take away Mr. I mean, is it towards the end of his career?
Well, they got to prove it first, right? So, why doesn't he just take a lie detector test or something? Put him on Jerry Springer or Maury.
Yeah, Maury. Yeah, there you go.
Oh God, that's all we bloody need. That one.
I don't. Well, even if he did do it. He wasn't. I guess he was still on the team, wasn't he? Getting his when his neck was hurt, so
it
wasn't like he wasn't on the team.
But HGH wasn't banned at the time. It was banned the following season.
Exactly.
Oh, well, then who cares? Jeez, they're making up. Whatever.
He's just making things up.
Tabloid TV, TMZ types crap, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So let's go to our teams over the last weekend. How did the Cowboys do, Lance?
I don't know. I was watching the other teams. I think they lost. Oh, they suck. But hey, they got hurt all year.
You think that's it then?
Well, what else could it be? You know, they have a good team. They lost everybody.
Well, the Redskins have won your division. I bet that must hurt you too. Really? The Redskins.
At least it's not the Giants.
Yes, I said if I could have picked any of the teams, at least one of them that hasn't done anything in the last 20 years.
Yeah, I hate Washington the least in that division. So.
What is this against the Giants thing? Explain to me, because I'm like a limey. I'm a Brit. What is this about? As long as it's not the Giants. I
think for me, it's because we're in close proximity in the whole Philly, New York thing, and we don't like each other, because I hate all New York teams.
I just always hated the Giants. I hate them. I always hated the Giants. They're my number one hated team in the NFL.
Oh, it's a good job we haven't got Rygao on here then, because he'd kill both of you.
Well, he's got two teams. He got Jets and Giants. I only pick one.
Yeah.
No, I don't care about the Jets. They're not relevant.
No.
Anyway, last weekend, he started the Chargers losing to the Raiders in overtime. So Raiders are 7-8. Can this really be happening? That Raiders are going into the last weekend of the season with a chance to finish an 8-8 season.
Yep, they're 7-8. So
that'll be the best season in years, won't it?
Yeah, probably at least 5 years.
They sure started good, didn't they? They looked pretty good, but I think Cooper there got hurt, and that was their only thing they basically had.
Yeah. And we had on the Saturday, Boxing Day, Washington 38, Philadelphia 24. Mike, what happened, man?
They were actually hanging with them, and then it just Kirk Cousins just carved them up. It was ridiculous. I mean, he won me my fantasy title, but
that must have been hard to go for. I hate when you got that. You got your fantasy guy playing, and he's playing against your team. It's
it was
go
awful.
For, and he kicked butt because he won me my other league too. So.
Oh yeah, we're going to say congratulations to Winters, who's become fantasy champion again.
Yeah, I don't know. Mike he won money in his fantasy football league. So.
Did you?
How much you win, Mike?
$275.
Congratulations.
And you got free entry next year too, right?
Yeah.
So that's bonus too.
I wonder if Ryan Clark won any games in his.
Oh, I think that's why he didn't want any of us in.
Yeah,
because he knew would kick his ass.
Yeah, do you remember when
get mad and pout?
Do you remember when I was 0-7 and I played him the next week and I beat him? I've still got that YouTube video of my favourites.
Your one win.
The one win I got. Because he was going, if it wasn't for Russell Wilson with the pass, if it wasn't for this and this, and Matt Booth.
Well, it's funny, the week before he's all, I got to play the guy that doesn't have any wins. And, that's Deano. Now you just pissed him off.
Yeah. I thought it was the funniest thing in the world. Yeah. It was brilliant. No, fantasy football's been great. I'm happy with mine this year. I've learned my lessons this year, so...
you got decimated by injuries right off the bat, you know. So...
Yeah, I did too in your league, Lance. Jesus.
Yeah.
Who won your league? Did you?
Me, yeah. I won in my league and Rygo's league.
Fucking hell.
And I was in last place because I had at least 4 guys get hurt for the entire year.
That's 3 out of 4 years for me in Ragow's league.
Well, I came third.
Is that a dynasty?
I've come third in Stevens, I think. I think it was the last week of the season. I think I've just finished third in his. I finished. I've won the loser bowl in Rygau's. I won that, beating Stephen. And
there you go.
I think I finished fifth in yours, didn't I? So I've got third pick next year. So whatever. But yeah, it's been fun and games. But anyway,
who do you think? Oh, we might as well, since we're talking about fantasy football, who's your biggest bust on your teams? Mine was Andrew Luck. I picked him early and actually traded for him. And
I've got two. I've got Mike Evans. I think he was in Rygau's league.
He was so hit and miss. He was either Evans 30 points or nothing.
And in your league, DeMarco Murray.
Oh, yeah.
I would say C.J. Anderson, and I actually traded for him, Jimmy Graham.
Yeah, that was a good trade.
Yeah. What's been the most person that you didn't think you would do it in your fantasy league and you were shocked?
In my league, it was Crow. He went from last to in the finals, so
yeah,
that's pretty damn good, Mr. Cocky Talk guy.
Which player overperformed?
Oh, player. Oh, okay. I'll let me think, because all my players were pretty damn good, weren't they? That was first.
I've got to say Williams of the Steelers, because
there you go.
If it hadn't been for, if Bell hadn't been injured, everybody would, and I picked him up in 2 leagues, and then I thought, he's going to do something. And
I left him there, Deano. I was going to pick him up.
And as soon as he got injured, I thought, I'm having that bath. I'm having that Toad. He's mine. And God love him, but...
yeah, because you were... That game that Bell got hurt, you weren't watching it. And I seen him go hurt, and I was instantly going to go pick up Williams.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll let Deano get him.
No. It's been some things, you look back, this craziest pick in fantasy football was me picking Johnny Manziel in both leagues. I picked up, for my last pick of the draft, I picked up Johnny Manziel in both leagues for a joke. And everybody was like, what's he picked up Manziel for? And
maybe that's why your grade was so bad in your fantasy.
It's called karma. Yeah, and I'm not doing the ESPN league next year.
No, that sucks.
I hate ESPN leagues.
That's fucking terrible. That Stevens, I'm no disrespect, Steven, but fucking hell, that was an awful league, that one.
Well, if Steven does a Yahoo league, I'll join it, but I ain't doing no ESPN.
Yeah, that makes sense. I agree.
We'll do a Steelboys next year. There'll be us three, and then we'll get everybody else, but we'll do a Steelboys NFL next year. And
right. You want me to set that up then, Deano? I can set that up.
Oh, set it up, mate. We'll do that whatever you want. Yeah, we'll have a Steelboys NFL.
Well, we might as well do it the same way we have all the other point systems, right?
Do it.
Yeah.
Works.
Yeah, that's fine. Anyway.
Just Mike's league that he won. How many damn players did you have? Like 30 on that team? Yeah, and it was offense,
because
defense.
The league, I didn't run the league, but you had defensive players you had to pick as well as your defense and your kicker and flexes and shit like that.
Oh, dear.
Well, that's kind of more impressive to win that league because you had to pick the defensive guys too, not just a defensive team.
Well, the guys I drafted with were morons. My 3 defensive guys were Luke Kuechly, Levante David, and that Smith from Oakland.
Sweet. Well, yeah.
Right, let's go back to last weekend's 49ers.
And now fantasy football's over. There we go.
Oh,
Next year.
Yeah. No, right, last weekend, Niners are now 4-11. They lost to the Lions 32-17. Big shock? No?
Who knows? I wasn't watching the game, so.
No. Then we got the Chicago Bears beating the Buccaneers. Both teams are now 6-9.
I was kind of surprised by that.
What, the Bears winning?
Yeah. Because Tampa was looking pretty good there for a while, and then it's like they just kind of fell flat again.
Yeah. Now, the shock of the last weekend the Falcons beating the Panthers. The perfect season has gone.
Well, that was basically the Falcons Super Bowl, wasn't it? So
yeah. Oh, yeah.
They were coming out all guns blazing.
So much for Josh Norman shutting people down. He got torched.
Yeah, Julio.
Do you think
Julio, though?
Receiver
of the league.
Do you think the Panthers decided that we need our guys ready for the playoffs and we're going to give the fringe guys a go?
No, they're fighting for home field advantage with the Cardinals. I watched that game because I had, of course,
yeah, me too.
Cam Newton as my fantasy guy, and they were playing as hard as they could. They wanted to win because if they lose and Arizona wins, they lost their home field advantage throughout the playoffs this week. So they were playing full blast, and they will be this week too against I think. Yeah, it'll be good.
We'll just go through other results quickly. Chiefs beat the Browns 17-13. Colts beat the Dolphins 18-12. Patriots lost to the fucking Jets.
The call in overtime. Did you see the call in overtime?
To hate the fucking Patriots even more. Fucking hell.
The coin flip in overtime, and the guy says, "You're going to kick." It's like, oops.
Yeah, unbelievable.
That's the biggest fuck up all year so far. That was like the Super Bowl almost thing there. With,
it reminds me of when the guy from Detroit did that years ago.
But that was the referee's fault. He said tails or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then the ref said, "Oh, he called heads." The guy's like,
Jerome Bettis, the head tails.
Yeah.
Steelers. He asked Jerome Bettis to say, and he goes, call, and he went, head tails. And he said tails, and he goes, no, you called heads. And he went, no, I said tails. And he goes, no, I said head tails. And he said H, and then he changed it to tails. But that fucking ref said, no, he called heads. And he fucking didn't. He said tails. It was a twat. It was fucking him with a big nose. Fucking dick. Him, there was a controversy of all the shit referee decisions. Whenever he played, it was a fucking controversy with a twat. I don't know what his fucking name is, but I want to shoot to get me.
Well, they changed that real pretty quick, didn't they? He called before they flicked the coin.
Yeah. Yeah, unless you're like, fucking hell, Joe Namath when he did it in the Super Bowl.
Oh, he just started flinging it in the air.
Yeah, fuck me.
He had a fancy coat, though, didn't he?
Can you imagine everybody on the sideline going, you get one job. One fucking job.
Well, at least it wasn't as bad as, remember when he was hitting on the announcer lady in Monday Night Football?
Yeah, Susan Colbert.
Yeah, and he's like, I don't care, baby. I just want to talk to you. This is like,
I want to kiss you or some shit.
Yeah, that's it. I just want to kiss you. That was Joe. Joe will be one of the greatest players ever. He don't care. And he's so funny. But
when we had Texans 34, Titans 6. Jaguars 28-7, the Saints 38. Packers 8, the Cardinals 38. Fucking hell.
We got that game, and Aaron Rodgers was getting, like, murdered back there.
That won my league. I got 56 points from my defense on that game.
Ooh.
Well, it won me my league because Stephen had Aaron Rodgers as quarterback.
Yeah, he was -6.
Yeah, it's just crazy. It was just absolutely unreal, that result.
That was the biggest scoring fantasy defense all year, and I got it in the final. And it's funny because I played Crow, and he dumped him, and I picked him up. So there you go.
How about this? The Rams beating the Seahawks at Seattle. Was it?
They swept them this year.
Hey?
The Rams beat them both times.
Wow, it's impressive. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they beat them the opening week. Remember in like overtime when Marshawn Lynch tried to run for the 4th and 1 and they stuffed him?
Ah, yeah. There you go. Yeah.
So
they should have thrown the ball.
I can't. Do you think the Seahawks are going to scrape their ways to the championship again?
Well, they got the pedigree.
I don't know. Arizona looks pretty damn good.
Yeah.
With that defense.
Yeah.
But can't count out Seattle. They've been there the last 2 years, haven't they?
And then we got the Giants 17, Minnesota 49.
Man, that was embarrassing.
And then Monday night we had... can't believe the fucking bungles. I asked for 2 jobs last weekend. I just wanted Patriots to beat the Jets and the fucking Bengals to beat the Broncos. And not one of the fucking things happened. And it all because Pittsburgh Steelers once again decides to fucking play the worst game of football of their fucking lives against a team that's less than .500. And we lost to the fucking Ravens.
Well, that was Ravens Super Bowl too, wasn't it? You know, they had nothing to lose. And yeah. Then how many interceptions did he throw? Like 3 or something? It was a pretty sad game because I had Antonio Brown and Bryant on my Rygauss league, and luckily, I don't know how I won that game with those 2 guys playing. That was Brown's worst game. It was.
So, I mean, that was last weekend. So now we're going to the last weekend of the regular season. And all hell breaks loose this weekend. Playoffs wise, everything else wise, all going on. Playoffs. Right.
Like Cowboys.
This game is the one for me. New York Jets at the Buffalo Bills.
So the Jets have to lose.
Yes.
Pittsburgh's got to win.
Yes.
You got that in the tiebreak.
And the Bills have already said they're treating this as their Super Bowl because Rex Ryan was fired by the Jets. They've got all them players that want to beat the shit out of the Jets. And they just want to make sure that they knock the Jets out of the playoffs. So the Bills are up for this.
Jets have to lose. They have to lose.
The Jets have to lose, and the Steelers have to win.
Yeah.
Or the other scenario is San Diego to beat the Broncos. If San Diego beat the Broncos, Steelers get in no matter what.
Are you sure on that, Deano?
If the Steelers win and the Broncos lose, we go in as number 5. Apparently. No, it can't be right. No, it's just going to be that. Right. It's just sorry, my mistake. It's just the Jets and the Bills. That's the game.
Denver's 11-4. Yeah. So I think that was last week. They had to lose last week.
Fucking wankers.
Yeah, you're in tough there. Jets are looking good. And they're playing Buffalo. It's in Buffalo, though, so.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Cleveland's treating this like their Super Bowl, so they're
I don't even know who the hell is going to be their quarterback now.
So come on, predictions. Jets, Bills. What do you guys say? I said the Bills because I've got to go for the Bills on this.
Well, yeah, I'm saying the Jets because I think they're going to win. Hey, I'll go for the Bills for you, but I don't think it's going to happen.
I have to lead towards the Jets just because the Bills are really banged up with injuries.
Oh, great. Cheers.
Jets defense is crazy. We got a great defense.
Is LaShawn still out, isn't he? McCoy, he's still out.
Yeah, that other guy has filled in. Just picked right up where the Buffalo.
Yeah, so we've got that. We've also, next to that, we've got, for fuck's sake, New England Patriots at the Miami Dolphins. The only thing against this is Patriots with home field advantage. They're 12-3. Dolphins are 5-10. It's at Miami.
That's not to cut you off, but that's the one place that Belichick has an under 500 record at in Miami.
Right, I'll go for Miami then.
Because that's like the team they always have trouble with down there in Miami. So I'll go Miami too.
Yeah, I'll go Miami.
I'll pick Miami. No way I can cheer for New England.
Yeah.
Yeah. This looks interesting. This could be the last weekend of Sean Payton at New Orleans. They're going to Atlanta Falcons. Saints are 6-9. The Falcons 8-7. What is this? Do you reckon this is the last game of Sean Payton's career at New Orleans?
I think so.
He thinks he's going to stay. He's saying he's going to stay.
He'd have to take a pay cut then, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah, I think it's his last game.
Because he's going to have a lot more, jobs that have a better future than they have right now.
I'm sure some owner's going to say, too, hey, take over my team and do what you want.
Yeah, bring back the bounties. Bring back the mountain.
Hey, won them a Super Bowl.
Yep. And then we've got the Battle of the 6-9s. Detroit at Chicago. Both teams 6-9. So one's going to finish 6-10. One will finish 7-9.
0-0 tie. They're both trying to get that play.
Yeah, there you go.
The new pick, the fire pick.
Here's another one.
Oh, I'd go for actually Detroit on that. So,
is this the end of Megatron at Detroit?
With the cap number he has, I have to believe so.
Yeah. What has he got? Getting $21 million or something?
It might be more than that.
Yeah.
So where would you think it'd go? Where do you think Megatron's gonna go?
Who can afford him?
Yeah. Who can afford him?
You're going to laugh when I say this, but I read an article about this. He's going to go to Oakland.
Do you know, I was thinking Raiders. I was thinking absolutely the Raiders.
That would be a great fit, though, wouldn't it? Be having him and Cooper, a 1-2 punch with that car.
Oh, God, yeah.
And Crabtree?
What?
1, 2, 3, and Murray's got to be one of the best running backs in the league.
Yeah.
That would be, but... Hey, that actually sounds right.
Yeah. I'll go with Oakland. I think Oakland would be a perfect fit for him. He'd be worshipped over there. Especially if Oakland moved to Los Angeles as well. And that decision's coming up next month as well, isn't it? So
I think they're both going to go. I think we're going to see two LA teams.
That they're going to share a stadium from what I heard.
Do like the Jets and Giants.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think it's going to be? Do you think it's going to be the Rams? The Rams and...
I think it's going to be the Chargers and the Raiders.
Yeah, I agree.
I think the Chargers are done then in San Diego.
And that would be so weird because it'd be like two division rivals together in a stadium.
Yeah.
Well, LA Chargers would be going home because they were originally the LA Chargers.
Yeah.
Then they went to San Diego.
Yeah, I think so.
That would be great, though. Hey, that would fill that stadium every time,
yeah.
Especially when it's LA Chargers versus the LA Raiders.
Yeah, you never know. NWA might make a comeback and start wearing all the Raiders. Yeah, going.
That was a great documentary, wasn't it?
Oh, a great film. Now I liked it just for like when they're going fuck the police. I've got two friends that are policemen, and I'm just going up to them and I'm going, "Hey, have you watched this Straight Outta Compton?" No, why? Fuck the police. Fuck the police. Driving them crazy. Anyway, Sunday we've also got this one. Another battle of 6 and 9s. One will finish 7 and 9. One will finish 10 and 6. 6 and 10. Eagles versus the Giants at New York City.
Can we just forfeit so we can get the better pick?
Who the hell's going to coach him? Philly now.
Right now, the offensive coordinator is the interim coach.
Yeah. Hey, that'd be funny if they come out and win like 48-0 or something.
Yeah.
Like, show how bad Chip Kelly was. But
the only thing I want to see is if they actually run the damn ball under center.
DeMarco Murray runs for 390 yards and breaks the record of games.
After this now, DeMarco Murray will run for more yards in this match than he's run all season.
Yes.
Could be. I wouldn't doubt it.
Easy.
Hand the ball off. Hand the ball off. That's football 101.
Yeah. Next to that, Washington Redskins visit the Dallas Cowboys.
Well, there's the Cowboys Super Bowl, isn't it? Although Washington, this is a nothing game to them. So,
yeah, but if Cowboys win, don't they get a worse draft pick?
If they lose. Oh, yeah, if they win, yeah. But you don't play to lose. You play to win. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now Des Bryant's out for the year, so I thought they should have done that a long time ago.
So we've missed the predictions. Saints or Falcons then? Sorry, we'll go back. Saints or Falcons?
I got the Saints.
I'll go Falcons.
Yeah, I'm going with the Falcons. After that great win off of last week, they got a momentum
Lions
going.
or Bears?
Lions.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lions. Eagles, Giants. I've got to go with the Eagles because
I have to go with them because they're my team, the Eagles.
Lions. I've got to go with Eagles just because you can just see Murray running for 300, 400 yards.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. That would be the icing on the cake, wouldn't it? It's like, hey, you could have done this all year. Why did you pick them up if you weren't going to play them?
And why did you run me in all these weird friggin' sweeps and pitches and?
Yeah, DeMarco Murray runs.
He runs straight ahead and hits people.
Yeah, get out of my way.
Right. Redskins versus the Cowboys. I just go for the Redskins just because Cowboys draft pick. I think Cowboys are going for the draft pick.
I think so too. I'll go Redskins.
Well, Dallas going to play as hard as they can, but they ain't going to win. I'll go Washington too. They ain't going to fold. They're going to try, but their team sucks.
Next to that, we've got the 3-12 Titans versus the 7-8 Colts at Indianapolis.
As bad as both teams are, I have to go with the Colts just because the Titans are a little bit worse.
Yeah.
Does this have anything to do with playoffs? If Indy wins and Houston loses, or Houston? Because I think there's no ticks on Houston that they've won the division.
No,
so if
Houston has to win.
Well, Houston's 8-7; they're ahead. Indy has to win, and Houston has to lose.
Yes.
Right. So go Jacksonville. Jacksonville's playing Houston.
Next to that, we've got the 5-10 Ravens versus the 11-4 Bengals at Cincinnati. Bengals.
Yeah, Bengals.
I think this is a nothing game too, isn't it? Or if Cincinnati wins and New England loses, do they get home? I'm not exactly sure.
Bengals are 11-4, Patriots are 12-3. So yeah. If Bengals win and Patriots lose, then Bengals get on-field advantage. Yeah, it's got. So
since he's going to not be benching anybody, they're going to be going full blast. I got to take Cincinnati.
Yeah, right. So, right, Cincinnati. I'll go with Cincinnati because I'm not going to cover fucking Bengals.
the shitbirds or whatever you call them.
Shitbirds.
Especially after last week, you must really.
Yeah, I got the Bengals.
Do you know what they'd made? There was a twat on Facebook, right? I mean, I can't call him a twat. He's a good lad, Nick. But he's been quiet all fucking season. Not said a word about the Ravens. Not said jack shit. He couldn't wait to fucking rub it in my nose that fucking Steelers.
Yeah. Well, last year you got him.
He hadn't said a word all fucking season. Not a word out of his mouth. And then all of a sudden, we beat fucking... fuck off.
Hey, Nick there, he's been waiting for that, hasn't he? Because you got him last year a few times. And at least he waited.
I just said to him, I said, excuse me, winning season? Last time you had a winning season was the Super Bowl. Where have you been since? Yeah, that's right, exactly. Nowhere. Then they beat us in the fucking playoffs last year. Bastards. Steelers 9-6 versus Cleveland 3-12 at Cleveland.
This is a gimme Steelers.
Yeah, I got to go Pittsburgh too, but yeah, it's a must win, isn't it?
Well, there's rumours coming out of Pittsburgh that it's Todd Healy's last game. If Pittsburgh don't get the playoffs, it's Todd Healy's last game because there's a few teams that want him as coach. And all I say to that is, good fucking riddance.
They always pick up a good coach, though, don't they, Deano? They lose a great coach and they pick up a good coach, and then.
Well, there's a few things that might happen Sunday. If we don't qualify for the playoffs, I think it's James Harrison's last game. No matter what.
I agree.
No matter what type of shape he's in, no matter what he thinks, anything, I think the defense coordinator is going to put his stamp in and just say, look, I don't want James Harrison there. As much as he's done great, when he played against the Broncos a couple of weeks ago, he didn't do anything. He ran out, he got changed, went out the dressing room, and he says, I've never said a word. He didn't do one tackle or nothing in that game.
Oh, wow.
Against the Ravens, well, say no more. The problem is with the Steelers, we always fucking go in the draft for the bleeding offense guy or a linebacker. We never go other ways and looking for other ways around it. And
who would you pick up?
Sorry,
who would you pick up then? Do you know in a draft then for Pittsburgh then? If they were drafting,
we've never replaced Polamalu. We've never replaced him. We need somebody. We need somebody on the secondary. We need a secondary. Is disgraceful.
I was going to say Boykin from the Eagles has played better as of late.
Yeah, but the problems we've got at the Steelers is the kicker. Who do we keep? Boswell. He's done a great job since he's come in. He's done an amazing job. Or do we go back to Sean Sweezum at the end of the next season because he's coming back from his knee injury? That's the hardest one of the lot because you don't know who you're going to go. I'd go with Boswell. I think Boswell's hungry enough, and he's a good kicker. And he's
younger. He's a younger guy.
Yes, and if I ever see that fucking Scooby, do you know what hurts me now? Them two missed fucking field goals by Scooby against the Ravens earlier on this season. If he'd have hit them field goals, we'd have been in the fucking playoffs now.
Yeah.
Piece of shit. I hope he fucking.
So Pittsburgh lost to the Ravens twice?
Yeah. We missed two field goals.
Yeah, you remember it was I think the Ravens' first win of the season where he missed those 2 field goals.
Yeah. Scooby missed 2 easy fucking field goals. Well, about 20, 30 yards out, and he missed them. And he missed a pair of them. Crazy. And that's what's cost us this year. It's losing to the fucking silly teams. We beat the Broncos, for fuck's sake. We beat the Cardinals and all that, and then we lose to the fucking Ravens? Give me a break.
It's weird when you look back and it's like 1 or 2 plays cost me pretty bad. But hey, at least you're still in it. You're still in it, Deano, so don't count.
Do you know what did us last year? When they said it cost us last season? We did all the Cincinnati, we did all the division, and it was that last play against Miami Dolphins where Miami beat us in Pittsburgh when we did that silly flip, and he flipped it all the way across the field, and it was like all these back passes, and then Antonio Brown ran for the corner, and they said, then they said he's put his foot in touch. Get out of here.
Well, they got they reviewed it, didn't they? Do you know it's
black and purple?
Because I was watching that game too because I had Brown on my team, so that was a big.
But this weekend, it's got to be the Steelers. If the Steelers don't show up this weekend, and I'm going to say it now, and I know I'm going to get slated for this, if we lose this weekend, Mike Tomlin's gone.
Could be.
I believe so.
Yeah, well, especially if you play down to a team that's, like the Browns.
The sword has got to stop with Tomlin, because unless he can do something good this weekend and get us in the playoffs, we're not a playoff team. We should be a championship team. That's the standard that's been set for the Steelers. That's the bare minimum. We should be in that championship game every single season with the side we've got, with the roster that we've put together. That's what they should do, and that's what bare minimum. And if Mike Tomlin can't even get us in the fucking playoffs, bye-bye. Get him out.
Hey, and if Pittsburgh makes it to the playoffs, they could be a scary team.
Yep.
Yeah. If we get to the playoffs, just watch us go. But it's which Steelers team turns up on the day. Is it the team that's gonna put 40 points past you like the Broncos did against the Broncos, or is it going to be the team that shows up against fucking like Baltimore Ravens?
Well, Big Ben lost you that game with all those interceptions, and I can't see him doing that again. You know.
We better bloody not. They'll start thinking,
your big worry is go Buffalo. It really sucks that you got to choose for Buffalo, but you got to do it.
Yeah. Of all the teams.
Do you know what? I cannot believe I have actually got to say this on air. Stephen, if you're ever listening to this, mate, I am begging you on this one. Please win this game Sunday for me. I am begging. All the shit I have given Buffalo Bills over the last 2 years, all the shit I have said about losing all them Super Bowls and everything, please, please, please.
Oh, this just in, Buffalo loses by -2.
Yeah, loses by a field goal.
Oh, don't do it to me. Anyway, next to it we've got... So what's your picks? Do you think Steelers or Browns?
I'm going for Pittsburgh on that.
Yeah, Steelers.
Yeah.
Next to it, Jaguars versus the Texans.
Hey, Lance, your former Cowboys quarterback, Whedon's looking pretty damn good down there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I think they're going to win, though, because all they have to do is win and they're in.
I'm going Jacksonville on that. They're putting up 30 points a game almost now. And I can't not go for Jacksonville. I've been going for them all year.
Oh. Here's the other repercussion for the playoffs for the Steelers. This is the game. It's not just Buffalo and the Jets. If Oakland Raiders beat the Chiefs at Kansas, then we overtake Kansas City.
Okay. No, it says right here, I'm looking at it, Kansas City's clinched the division, clinched the playoff spot. It says here on Yahoo,
I'm clutching at straws here. I am. It's just that. It's just that in it. It's just bang bang. Raiders have got the chance to finish 8-8, and Kansas 11-5. I've got to go with the Chiefs. They've had a phenomenal year. To win out that many in a row. I
think if Kansas City wins that and Denver loses, Denver goes to the 6th spot.
Yes.
And Kansas City wins the division.
Yeah.
That's what happens on that. So.
Yeah. And then next to that, we've got the San Diego Chargers of 4-11 going to the Denver Broncos 11-4. The possibility of it being the last time we will see the name of the San Diego Chargers.
I think Denver wins just because they still have something to play for.
Yeah, Denver. Hard to pick against Denver. They always seem to win.
Yeah, it's I think when you look at it, Denver by a mile. Manning's named himself as the backup for Sunday as well.
That's shocking.
Yeah. I think he wants to say goodbye to Denver. I think this is it. His swan song.
I don't know. Somebody might give him a chance next year. I wouldn't doubt it.
Nah, not at 39. Not at 39 years old.
Never know. It's crazy shit.
It's exactly right. It's a crazy league, but can you really see any team in the NFL saying, "Yeah, let's put all his eggs in one basket on Peyton Manning next year after the season he's had"? Nah.
Well, they might bring him to training camp or something, right?
Yeah, but I can't see him playing in the NFL next year. I don't want
Cleveland Browns new starting quarterback, Peyton Manning.
Yeah, I don't want. As much as that, I must respect Peyton Manning for what he's done, because you've just got to, because of what he's done for the game. I don't want him to do a Brett Favre.
Yeah, and hang on too long.
Yes, that's it. Go out now. go out now when everybody says he's broken all the records everywhere he's done. He's done it the right way. He may not have won the most Super Bowls, but if you'd have put Peyton Manning with the Patriots and everything like that, Patriots would have lost the Super Bowl. Easy.
I can't blame Peyton Manning if he wants to get one more payday. You know,
he don't need to put his body through it though. That's the problem. But it's like I said, it's like
I don't know if someone's offering you a big chunk of change to go play one more year.
Yeah, because his line has been awful this year. They've got him freaking killed back there.
He's throwing arm and everything. I don't know what's happened, but he's just...
Well, they had him in a stupid offense, too. They had him in rollouts. And Peyton Manning does not
running like bootlegs
and stuff. Guy can barely run, and you got him running to the sideline, throwing on the run. It's like, 1, 2, 3, throw it. That's what he did forever.
Well, I'll go for Denver them to win that one, just because if Peyton Manning makes his last swan song, fair enough. Next to that, we've got the 6-9 Buccaneers versus the 14-1 Panthers.
Carolina, because if they win, they wrap everything up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to play at home, don't you? I've got to go Carolina, obviously.
Yep, and then next to that one, so we've got the Seattle Seahawks traveling to the Arizona Cardinals.
This has to be the biggest game of the week, eh? Both of them are.
If Seahawks lose, they go 9-7. But they're in the playoffs no matter what anyway. Cardinals, they're going for home field advantage. So.
I gotta go with Arizona because they beat them pretty badly in Arizona.
Yeah.
If that same defense shows up last week, look out. That was crazy.
Next to that one, we've got possibly the last game for the St. Louis Rams against 7-8 Rams against the 14-11 49ers. It has been a fucking disaster for the 49ers this year. No doubt.
Yeah, it really has.
They've gone from the Super Bowl to that in 2 years.
Well, they lost a lot of players and their coach.
Yeah.
Well, and when you have Blaine Gabbert as your quarterback.
Yeah, good point.
Speaking of that, you guys think Colin Kaepernick gets another shot?
Oh, no.
I think so.
No, I think he's on his way to Cleveland. I think Kaepernick's going to Cleveland.
Damn, Cleveland's going to have a lot of quarterbacks. They got Peyton Manning and Colin Kaepernick.
I think
and the first-round pick.
I think they're going to offer Kaepernick a lot of money to go to Cleveland. I think Kaepernick and Cleveland are a perfect fit. And then the last game of the season, regular season, on Sunday Night Football, it's for all the marbles.
This is actually the biggest game, isn't it?
This is the biggest game of the weekend. 10-5 Vikings at the 10-5 Packers. Winner takes all. Pick your winner, gents.
I gotta go Green Bay.
I'm going Vikings.
Yeah, I'm going Vikings too.
I'm going Vikings because you've got Peterson.
Yeah, it doesn't matter now, but yeah, he's pulled the load all year. And obviously they're just gonna run, and if they don't have him, they can bring in that McKinnon.
Yep.
And
I think if you had to pick a team that's a surprise package of this year, the Vikings. I don't think anybody suspected 10-5 off them this year.
Yeah, big time.
Nobody expected that. That's been amazing for them.
Of course, Washington, but that was a division that nobody wanted to win.
Yeah, they won by default.
Exactly. So, but we are Minnesota. Adrian Peterson is pretty damn good.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, Dino, that Eagles-Giants game, whoever loses that game is coming to London.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So they really want to play. They really want to play to win.
Right. Right, here we go. The playoff standings. It's all sorted in NFC. That's sorted. Apart from home field advantage. Panthers, then Cardinals, Packers, and the Redskins. And the wild cards is the Vikings and the Seahawks, but it could switch with the Packers being in the wild card and the Vikings. That's the only thing that could switch.
And I think Green Bay would go down to 6.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, if Seahawks win on Sunday, then yeah, it will. They'll go down to 6, and they'll play. And if Vikings win, it'll be Vikings versus Packers in the wild card.
Green Bay has really been on a down, haven't they?
Yeah.
Especially Rodgers, he just ain't looking like he's supposed to. I wonder if he's actually hurt and not saying anything.
It's possible.
Because he's been looking pretty bad. It's like, who would you want on your team? Aaron Rodgers. I'd take Blake Bortles or something, Yeah.
This is when it gets interesting. The AFC. The teams that's qualified for the playoffs. Patriots, first round bye. So as Broncos have clinched a playoff berth. Bengals are third division title. If Broncos lose, Bengals win. Bengals get number 2 pick, get number 2 slot.
Yeah, that home field bye is
Yeah.
amazing. It says instantly, there you are. You're almost in the championship game.
Yeah, plus you get, to rest up your banged up players and
practice.
Yeah.
This is the one. It's got the Texans in the playoffs at the moment. But if they lose on Sunday and the Colts win, the Colts go in the playoffs and the Texans don't even qualify.
Yeah.
And the wild cards, the Chiefs are in. They've clinched a playoff berth. And
there's a turnaround of a team, isn't it? What were they, 1-5? And now they're 10-5?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not right. No, they won 9 in a row.
Yeah.
So they were out of it.
Unbelievable.
And it's crazy because it all happened after Jamal Charles got hurt.
Yeah.
Of all the people to get hurt, and then you turn the season around. You'd never saw this coming in a million years.
Well, that Chadrick West, I think his name was, I picked him up, and he was a stat machine, because Kansas City likes to run.
Yeah. So, and in the last playoff spot is between the New York Jets and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Go Steelers! Please, go Steelers! I can't cope with it. I just can't cope if we don't get in playoffs. I just can't cope with it. It really,
Yeah, because they were looking to be almost assured in as a playoff contender at the beginning of the year.
Well, and especially after they beat Denver, you're like, things were looking really good.
Well, if this is the way it's going to be, they're doing the divisional round. I'm looking at this with the play at wild cards in the NFC at the moment. If it all goes to plan now, you've got Seahawks versus the Packers, and the Vikings versus the Redskins in the wild card at the moment. So, Seahawks, Packers. Oh, if that comes off, that's a repeat of last year.
That would be in Green Bay too.
Oh God, bloody hell! Bye Seahawks. Because the Packers will be so up for it because of what happened last year.
But I was going to say, talk about when you're struggling, the worst possible friggin' team you could play.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, me and you, Lance, last year when we were saying about it, well, half time, Green Bay was gone. They were just like polishing the boots up for the Super Bowl, weren't it? It was just they were doing it, and then Seahawks came back and. The famous Richard Sherman.
That was like in the fourth quarter, too. It was like crazy.
And then that's the famous Richard Sherman fucking rant on the TV screen.
Yeah, you can never count out Seattle or, of course, Green Bay. And you're playing in Green Bay, which is, they're going into hallowed ground or whatever it's called there, It's like a shrine.
Right, well, this is the good one. For the AFC, if everything stays to plan, except the Jets winning and the Jets lose, right? If everything else goes to plan, Patriots and the Broncos get home field advantage. Then in the wild card round, you get the Steelers at the Bengals.
Ooh.
And the Chiefs at Texans.
Yeah, I can't see that happening anyways, because Jets are probably going to beat Buffalo.
No, they're not. I cannot believe
I'm going to plan. This is how it's going to plan.
He's blocking it out, Lance.
I am going to wear everything lucky on Sunday. My wife has bought me 4 Steeler jerseys for Christmas.
Oh wow!
Because they were cheap on eBay, very very cheap, and I won't wear them because they are new to me. So I stick with the Old Faithful one. So
you better pick a new one, Deano.
So all my lucky ones will be coming out on Sunday. So the Terry Bradshaw one of mine will be worn on Sunday because that's my lucky one, and the Franco Harris one will be worn because that's my lucky one as well. So all these lucky shirts will be worn on Sunday. I will be changing my shirts every 10 minutes. I swear. I'll be changing them every 10 minutes. And if Steelers start playing bad, I'll just take the shirts off and change it again. I will. There you go.
You're supposed to turn it inside out and wear it.
No, I swear to God, if I do a video of it, to see me on Sunday, it will be the worst thing in the world to watch me do this.
Yeah, honestly, put it in speed mode. You got like 30 shirts.
Yeah, it's too. I've got too many now. But honestly, it's this moment. It's Sunday.
Why don't you try a new shirt first, Deano, and see how that luck works?
No. I'm not doing that.
I find the new lucky shirt. You're the luckiest one ever.
I wore my new Joe Green one on Sunday. I wore my new Jack Lambert on Sunday, and it didn't work very well. So if we can fuck that for the games, I'm not doing it. I'm going with the Old Faithfuls. That's what I'm doing. Don't worry. I'm going with the Old Faithfuls.
Well, I'll hope that it works out for you, Deano, but I can't see it. I would like Pittsburgh to get in there. Don't get me wrong. I'd like to see Pittsburgh versus Cincinnati in the first round.
Oh, God, yes. Especially everything that's happened with them this year.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And I wouldn't doubt Pittsburgh wins that game because of the...
Because what's his name? Is it going to play? Dalton.
Yeah, he's got his broken thumb. So...
I think
Deano got some Candy Crush invites.
No, it's fucking Acer on bleeding Twitter. That's what it is. It's bleeding Acer on Twitter.
I thought it was somebody else sending you more Mafia requests.
Oh God, no! I haven't had Mafia requests for ages. I blocked that shit ages ago. No chance.
And was that a good game? What's it called?
Cookie Jam. Fuck off. Fucking Cookie Jam. But no, I think end of Sunday there's going to be twists and turns. There always is. Who's your picks now? If it ended now, saying the Jets win and it's Steelers are out, who's your picks to win to represent their divisions in the Super Bowl out of the 6? If it ended now, who would your Super Bowl be?
It pains me to say this, but more than likely the Patriots in Carolina.
I got Patriots and Cardinals. I picked that at the beginning of the year, so I gotta go with it, right?
I'm gonna go on form because I'm gonna go Panthers from NFC because I've said Panthers since day one. I said the Panthers at the start of the season, and I'll go for Kansas City.
Ooh,
that'd be good because their uniforms would be nice against each other, blue and versus red.
I think if it's Kansas versus Carolina, I think that'll be the Super Bowl we all want to see.
That would be painful for me to watch. With friggin' Andy Reid back in the Super Bowl, oh God!
I can't see Kansas City being in there, but with their quarterback situation, he's good. But not good.
The Super Bowl you don't want to see.
Oh, let me look. Well,
bring up the Google machine.
No, it'd have to be Washington versus Pittsburgh.
Fuck off. No, I go for the Super Bowl I don't want to see. Patriots versus Seahawks.
Oh, God, no.
No way.
Actually, I wouldn't mind seeing that again.
No.
I hate them both.
Yeah, exactly. But that was a pretty
change
game.
your mind. Change it. Green Bay Packers versus Patriots.
I don't mind Green Bay.
No, I fucking hate them. I don't want them nowhere near our 6 record. Can piss off. Anybody can win the Super Bowl as long as they don't equal our 6 rings. That's all I care about.
Yeah, that's why I said anybody but the Patriots, and I'm okay.
Unfortunately, I picked the Patriots at the beginning of the year, and I still got them winning the Super Bowl. I hate them, but
I would love it. I would just love it if Carolina won the thing, just so we could see the America's Game. You know, the TV show America's Game. Just to see him talking about Carolina Panthers all year with this year, and just doing.
I would like to see Carolina win it. I really would, but I can't see it. I just can't.
He never goes with it, is it? He's never ones that like, oh yeah, well they've had the great season and everything, and but I'd just love to see. I mean, I said it day one, Carolina Panthers, but I don't know why. But I did.
Yeah, you definitely did pick that.
Yeah, you called it from the beginning.
Yeah. Fucking me and my predictions. I picked fucking Seattle Seahawks 2 years ago. Fuck's sake, me and my mouth. I'm gonna keep my gob shut in future. I really am. I'm too good at these fucking predictions. It's been a phenomenal season. What's your season's going to be remembered for? What's the Cowboys' season going to be remembered for, Lance?
Injuries for sure, and then pick a backup quarterback and stick with them. Was that 4 quarterbacks I had this year? I like the new guy they got though.
I like that kid.
Yeah, I want to see what he can do. But obviously, Romo. There's news that Romo is getting a steel plate put in where his collarbone is.
Yeah, I read
to
that.
To fuse it all together. Oh my God.
Isn't that going to restrict his movement?
Well, it's his non-throwing arm, right?
Sorry.
And then, I don't know if you read this, Deano. I told Lance this earlier. Dez has got to get surgery on his foot again.
Oh, dear.
Anybody who's got sore feet know that, man, they never heal right.
Yeah.
And they should have, once they were out of the playoffs, they should have yanked them.
Yeah.
That's, hey, you're not going to win the playoffs. You don't need Dez out there.
Especially after you just paid him a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
And what's your season going to be remembered for, the Philadelphia, apart from
God, what one name, DeMarco Murray, how they fucked that up so bad. Well, I mean, it doesn't, like I said earlier, you're having a guy that usually runs straight up the middle, and you're running sweeps and pitches and all kind of weird things with him. Why?
What's the Chip Kelly era going to be remembered for?
It was an abject failure.
From start to finish, yeah?
It all came down to when he wanted to be the guy to buy the groceries, and then he let go of all these players and brought in different guys, and none of them worked. Not one.
Well, Murray would have worked if they gave him a chance, I think.
But I meant like the way he did it.
Yeah, exactly. And you don't bring in, like Mike said, you don't bring in a north and south running back to run sweeps and... it was crazy, but pick one running back and go with them. They had 3 really good ones, and they went with none. They went with none of them.
Yeah, I think. Well, Steelers is just going to be a case of what could have been.
Hey, you're not out yet, Deano. So
no, I mean, if it ended today, if it ends on Sunday, then I'll just say what could have been.
Yeah, because where Ben got injured on that free play. And
of course, you lost Bell, but the other guy filled in very well.
What changed our season, and I'm saying this now, the change our season was losing Sean Sweezum in the preseason. Because if he'd been fit, we'd have been all right with the kicking situation. His kicking situation just went shit, and we had to do so many 2-point conversions. So many 2-point conversions just to protect the fact that we didn't have a kicker that we trusted. And it just...
nobody counts on the kicker only when you need them. Who's the kicker? We don't need a kicker. We'll have anybody, but when you need that kicker to kick.
Well, especially in Pittsburgh Stadium with the way the wind blows there.
Yeah. It's just a case of, like, you look back and now we've lost twice to the Ravens. And that's 2 of their 4 fucking wins. And
those should have been must wins.
We should have beaten Cleveland. We should have beaten Cincinnati at Heinz Field. That should have been that. We should have beaten Cincinnati at Heinz Field. That would have been 3 wins. If we'd have won them 3, we'd have been out of sight. But we lost. But we lost against fucking too many minus 500 teams. And
but that's what's so great about the NFL is any team can win any week, and it makes every game so important.
Yeah, I know, but it's like in the off season this year, there's got to be so. I mean, Art Rooney has got to, bless his soul, he's got to sit down and go, where the fucking hell can I get my Steelers back to? And if that means getting rid of Tomlin, then get rid of Tomlin. If we have to have his 5th coach, then fine, we have to get his 5th coach. But the problem is he's got a legacy to live up to. He's got that legacy behind him, that Tomlin.
And big shoes to fill, isn't it?
It's just massive shoes. I mean, you look at Chuck Noll. Chuck Noll did the unthinkable. He took a losing team that never had a winning season in its history. And then all of a sudden we had 4 Super Bowls in 6 years. And that just set the thing. Bill Cowher, he went to a couple of Super Bowls, but he won. But it's just all the same things. I mean, Mike Tomlin, he went to the Super Bowl with Cowher's team. That's what people see, and that's what he saw. That was Bill Cowher's team that Tomlin took to the Super Bowl, and we won. The next time we went to the Super Bowl and lost, that was Mike Tomlin's beat. He chopped and changed and everything, and we lost. We've never been the same since. Ever since that, it's just been a case of let's get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this. It's a fact that he's managed to turn the fucking Troy Polamalu against the Steelers. He's just fucking unthinkable. But
yeah, that is a shame, isn't it?
It just breaks me heart. It's breaking me heart, the fact that I'm starting here talking.
It'd be like Dallas.
We're depending on the fucking Bills. We're depending on the Buffalo Bills to win on Sunday. And we shouldn't be in this situation.
He's still in it, though.
Yeah, I know, but we shouldn't be in that situation. We shouldn't be in this. Sean Scooby, that fucking Scooby, he should have kicked them fucking field goals against bleeding Ravens. And then we'd have been okay with this. But no, he had to fucking miss them, the thick bastard.
I don't know. They stunk it up last week.
Coming out. I know I shouldn't do it, but it's the Steelers fan in me. The Steelers page on Facebook on Sunday was crazy. I've never seen everybody blow up so much in my life because it was the Ravens. It's that game every year. It's the same game. It blows it all up out of proportion. It's going crazy. We should have killed them. We should have murdered them, but we didn't. And that's the team that goes on that field.
And they looked bad. They didn't look okay. They looked bad that game. But at least your team's still in the deal.
Yeah. I'm in it till about 9 o'clock on Sunday over here, and then that's it. We'll see. But no, I've enjoyed this year. Some of it.
It's all was a good year, of course. It's football.
Yeah,
gotta love it.
I think the one thing we've missed is Le'Veon Bell, easily. When he got injured and took out for the season by that bastard at fucking Cincinnati again, him that took out fucking Ben with a low hit. He wants banning. Oh, have you seen the latest fine, guys? Have you seen the latest fine from what happened last weekend?
No.
The guy that's been fined $10,000 for watching his daughter dance at half time.
What? I didn't hear anything about this, Deano.
No, give me 1 sec. I'll find it. It's been big news over here. Give me 1 sec.
Oh my God! That's the NFL. Yeah, $10,000. There you go.
Give me 1 second. I'm just finding it here now. Right, here we go. Player fined for watching daughter dance. The San Diego Chargers fine Eric Weddle for watching his daughter perform a halftime dance routine. The San Diego Chargers have fined Eric Weddle $10,000 for watching his daughter perform a halftime routine with the team's junior cheerleaders. Weddle, one of the team's best players, has also been banned from attending San Diego's final game of the season. The 30-year-old chose to remain on the field instead of returning to the locker room at the end of the half. Head coach Mike McCoy said in a statement that it was an organizational call. Weddle, who's played 130 games in a 9-year career, was watching his 7-year-old daughter, Brooklyn, dance in a program sponsored by the team's cheerleaders. He was not the only player with a child performing, but was the only one who did not join his teammates and coaches at halftime in last week's victory over the Dolphins. McCoy harped that we have a club policy here and there are certain things we have to do at halftime to make adjustments and things like that. Weddle, a free safety, was placed on the injured reserve list and was told he would not be allowed to travel with the team for the season-ending game in Denver on Sunday. He is set to become a free agent this spring.
The guy was hurt too. He was in his street clothes. I watched that game. It's not like he was in all of his gear. That's just nuts. Don't go out and watch your daughter. Well, I'm sure it's a $10,000 that he don't mind spending.
$10,000 on a fine.
Yeah, that's a lot of money for you and me, but obviously not for him. But still, that's just rude. Your daughter's whatever. NFL. Crazy.
It's unbelievable.
Mike's just sent me a message. He's not on. His computer did what one of yours did last week, so he's rebooting.
Anyway, thanks very much for tonight, guys. Thanks everybody for listening. It's been very, very interesting. Been a long night for me. But I like these.
So, what time is it over there, Deano?
It is 2:15 in the morning.
Oh, it's only 6:15 here.
But thanks to Mike, thanks to you, mate, and everything for tonight. Very much.
Hey, before you go, Deano.
Sorry.
Hey, before you go. Hey, congrats on the 200 on BWR.
Cheers, man.
That's
thanks
amazing.
very much.
Yes.
Thanks very much for that. It's very much
appreciated. That's crazy, man. 200 shows.
Yeah. Oh, Mike has left us. Mike's gone.
Yeah.
I think he had his little girl. But anyway, thanks to Mike tonight for the Eagles' point of view. Thanks to Lance for the Dallas point of view. And thanks to me being raveling about my Steelers.
All right, Deano, I'll cheer for the Buffalo Bills. Damn it. This week. You just got to win your game.
Yeah, we'll be okay next week. Anyway, next week will be our game reviewing all the season, and then we're looking forward to that time of year when Jim Mora always comes out and goes, Playoffs! And we'll see, and our predictions for the Super Bowl, see what happens, because we've got the wild cards coming up next weekend as well. So all fun and games. And
Ready.
So we'll have fun and games next weekend as well. So thanks to everybody. Thanks for tuning into our new home of BritishWrestlingRadio.com. Thanks to everybody at the Steelboys NFL Show, and we'll see you next week. Take care, guys. Good night.